Hi everybody and welcome back to Bob's Custom Saddles Road to the Futurity. It's 2018 and we're gearing up for another show season. Last year we took you on a journey for the last 15 weeks as we prepared to get ready for the biggest and best reining Futurity in Oklahoma City. This year I've decided to do something a little different. I've picked a 3-year-old that I feel has all the qualities to make a really nice Futurity horse. And I want to make a video of him each month from January until November so you can see the progression in this horse each month. The horse I've picked to make this video series is TR Patsdreaminofgold. He's a 3-year-old stallion by Magnum Chick Dream. He's out of Dunnett's Black Gold, which is one of our top brood mares here at Tamarack Ranch. I picked Speedy because I feel like he has a lot of qualities that I really look for in a 3-year-old. He's very quiet, he's very wheeling, and has a mind of a 5-year-old gelding. He's a really neat little horse, and I hope you enjoy watching him on the next few months on these videos. And remember, if you have any questions about the training on these videos or any other training questions that we can help you with, make sure to send us a message and we'll get back with you as soon as we can. Thank you.
First maneuver we're going to work on today are the circles. This horse right now, to me, stays between the bridle reins very well. I like where he's at, so I'm working on my speed control. I'm going to start off with the lead departure. I'm going to walk him up in the bridle and make him get correct before I lope off. Same thing right now too, I'm not going to lope off and start to run. I want him to get correct, I want him to be relaxed. And once I feel like he's ready, then I'll start to add speed like we do right here. I like this speed right here, right now for this horse. He's very relaxed, he's very willing. And I'm not having to guide him at all, he's staying right between the reins where I want him. Gonna ask him for the slowdown. I didn't get enough of what I'm looking for. I'll pull him in the ground soft. Pull him around just a little bit. I want him to move those shoulders over. Now I'm gonna make him yield to my left leg, push off my leg, get correct. Lift his inside shoulder up. Now I'm gonna lope back off. I'm gonna do a couple small circles here, just to show him what I want after that slowdown. He's good, so we'll start over. Same thing, I'm gonna walk him forward. Later in the year, I'll expect him to lope off from a standstill, but I feel like right now it's still too early. Same thing, I make him lope off, make him get correct, just collect it up good. Start to add speed. Remember training these 3-year-olds that we only ever run more than 2 large fast circles. So right now for me, I'm not going to run any more than 2 large fast circles. I want him to know after 2 that he's going to slow down. Very good here. Speed is good. Gonna ask him for the slowdown. Comes back very nice, relaxed. And right here you can almost see, I almost thought about breaking gait. It's a great problem to have. That doesn't bother me a bit. If he would have broke gait there, I'd still have been okay with that slowdown right now at this point. I'm gonna lope a couple small circles here again. Make sure he's relaxed, he's correct. Next, we're going to work on the lead change. You'll see here in this video, I'm using a counter canter drill right now on my 3-year-olds to work on my lead changes. On this counter canter drill, you'll see here that I really make Speedy yield to my right leg before I lope off in the left lead. With this drill, you can see I'm using 2 hands right now. This time of year, I'm trying to do as much as I can with these 3-year-olds one-handed. But if I need to reinforce some training and give them some confidence, I'll go back to 2 hands. Here he starts to relax a little bit, so I'll go back to 1 hand. With this counter canter drill, this allows me to really keep this horse straight. That's the way I want his body position before I change leads. Come around here, I'm going to ask him to change. I'm going to switch legs and ask him to change. You can see through the change he speeds up a little bit. So I break him down to a jog first, make him soft. Then I break him down to a walk, staying soft. This will help that squirt later on where he speeds up in the leads change drill. The turnaround is the next maneuver we're going to work on. Right now, this horse has a very good cadence in his turnaround. I like where he's at in his turn, but he's starting to drag on my outside rein and not move his outside shoulder in the turnaround. So this little drill I'm going to show you here will help clean that up, put the shoulder where I'd like it, and keep him from dragging on my outside rein when I start the turnaround. Here you can see I'm jogging him to the left. I'm going to stop and turn right. This allows me to control that outside shoulder and put it where I want. You can see the cadence, he starts to lose a little bit, but once he gets his shoulder where it belongs, his cadence comes back, and I reward him. Here on this second turn, this drill not only helps get the outside shoulder where it belongs, but also helps the inside foot take a step back and clear out of the way for the outside foot to cross over. This turn here I was very happy with. Cadence was great, his shoulders were where they belonged. I rewarded him. The last maneuver we're going to work on is the stop. Right now I'm wanting my 3-year-olds to run from point A to point B as free as I possibly can get them. The best way to teach a horse to run from point A to point B is fencing. You'll see here I lope off. I want him to get him up to speed, keep reaching, and I want him to run all the way down to the other end of the arena. He sets up a little bit in that last 20 foot, but that's okay. He's reaching through there. I was well past the spot of where I normally would stop. So I just back him up. When I go up to the fence like that, I'm not saying whoa, I'm letting him stop on his own. I'll keep doing this fencing drill until I feel like he's running free. Just gonna jog him around, soften him up a little bit before I lope off. Right here, I'm not happy with my lead departure the way he loped off. I'm going to back him up. I'm going to start over. I want him to be correct right from the start when I lope off. Good, much better lead departure. I build my speed. I want him to build that speed all the way through and keep reaching. Right there, that last 20 foot, he starts to set up a little bit, but you can see that I don't push him that hard through there. He's past that point where I really need him to be to stop. This time here, if he reaches good, he's running good, feel like it'd be time to say whoa. You'll see here he's running very free, he's reaching all the way through, and I'll say whoa. Good stop. He hits the ground just a little hard, but I'm okay with that. He really tried. After fencing a few times, he ran free. This next stop, we're going to try the second lead. Starts off running very well, very free. I'm going to say whoa. Very good stop. Hit the ground much softer than he did the first time. Good backup. I'm happy with that. So now that I've got him running good, I'm going to take a step back and go back, and now I'm going to make him lope slow. A lope off here. You can see that he starts to speed up on his own. I didn't ask him to speed up, so I'm going to break him down, jog him, get him soft, and lope back off again. Now he starts to wait on me. I'll stay at that original speed where I wanted him to stay all the way up to the fence. Same thing here. I'm going to lope him off just as if I was going to run down fast. He starts to speed up. Speeds up more than he did the first time. So I'm going to break him down to a jog. And then the walk, you can see there was some resistance there. I'll make him get correct and lope back off. If he stays in that speed, we'll stay right there all the way to the fence. I'll keep doing this until I feel like he can lope off and he's very relaxed and stays at the speed that I want him to. I want him to be controlled. Lopes off much better this time. So now I'm going to go one hand. Like I said earlier, I try to do as much as I possibly can with these 3-year-olds one-handed this time of year. Good. One more time, he lopes off good, very collected, waiting on me. Go back to one hand again. I really like this. Is a good spot for me where I would finish this horse for the day. Take him all the way down. Good place to quit for the day on the stop with this horse.